A large number of activists and academics from Ankara Düşünceye Özgürlük Girişimi, Ankara Freedom of Thought Initiative, have condemned a harsh police crackdown on a peaceful demonstration that took place in Istanbul on Sunday and hold President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan and the Justice and Development Party, AK Party, responsible for the violent intervention. Raising concerns regarding Erdoğan and the AK Party's discriminatory approach to members of the LGBT community, in a recent joint declaration the civil society group stated that the violent crackdown on the peaceful march cannot be tolerated and called for the punishment of those responsible. Signed by over 70 activists and academics, the statement mentioned that the march had already faced opposition from the government, which stated that such a march would be inappropriate during the holy month of Ramadan, and continued, Erdoğan and his former AKP party had ordered the use of water cannons and rubber bullets as well as tear gas on protesters who gathered in Taksim's Gezi Park in 2013, accusing those participating in the world's most peaceful demonstration of attempting to stage a coup against the government. Following the crackdown, Erdoğan's words, "Those tradesmen are the police, soldiers, and wardens if required," caused several young men, regardless of whether they were taking part in the protests or simply out buying bread, to be shot or beaten to death. Erdoğan and his AKP also used the coup attempt pretext to do away with the corruption scandal revealed on December 17, 2013 and coined the term parallel to defame any opposition movement. The joint declaration also emphasized that a statement from the Istanbul governor's office intending to justify the crackdown by implying that the demonstration was inappropriate during Ramadan was a clear violation of the constitution, which is based on secular principles, adding, "This official statement is the announcement of Turkey being governed by religious rules." Erdoğan and his AKP will sooner or later pay the price before the law for their constant violation of the constitution. Did they think the members of the LGBT community were staging a coup, and is this why they were targeted with rubber bullets? The police pressure proves that the AKP does not truly fear a coup but simply will not allow for anything that it does not want. Erdoğan and the AKP cannot continue this unlawfulness. Either Turkey or the mentality that the AKP represents will go down. Police fired water cannons and rubber bullets on participants in the demonstration and sprayed jets of water from trucks onto the crowds of hundreds who had gathered, many in colorful clothing and waving rainbow flags near the area of Taksim Square, a popular tourist destination in the city. Among those who signed the document were A. Serdar Kokman, Adnan Çalmakulan, Aknataz, Alfer, Ali KL, Adila Darim, Adila Tugan, Basan Orhan, Bozkurt Kemal Yücel and Bülent Tekin. HDP lambast Istanbul governor for police crackdown. Several pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party, HDP, Istanbul deputies held a press conference on Monday in parliament to announce that they hold Istanbul Governor Vazip Şahin responsible for the violent intervention in the demonstration. The deputies, Filiz Kılıçdaroğlu, CJ Temeli, and Beyza Ustań, stated that the police force used force that was not proportional when dispersing the demonstrators, adding, "The governor's opposition to the demonstration taking place on the pretext of it being inappropriate during the holy month of Ramadan cannot be separated from the AK party's persistent policy of polarization and marginalization." Meanwhile, Amnesty International, AI, also issued a written statement that condemns the heavy crackdown, reading, "The recent intervention in the march is the latest instance of the political authorities' intolerance to people's rights to assembly and demonstration.